What's up, guys? I am back on YouTube and I just want to talk about why I started YouTube 15 years ago. So, one of my very first posts was skateboarding video and a bunch of dance videos, but I wanted to make skateboarding videos because I wanted to be a professional skateboarder. I wanted to travel the world, explore different spots, stairs, have that lifestyle of a professional skateboarder. So I would post, stack clips, hoping I would get noticed by other skateboarding companies, get sponsored, get free merchandise. I wanted to live that life. That was like my dream life back when I was 14 years old, 15 years old. And wow, that was a long time ago. And now, moving forward 15 years, I'm now a professional dancer. But anyway, a lot has changed, but I actually did save up for a camera. I couldn't wait to get a camera. I didn't had a good quality phone back then. I had one of those flip phones. So I got a camera from the mall for $50. It was all right, but it did justice. I learned how to edit videos, which is good. I would take the memory card from my camera and plug it into my dad's laptop. So I was being very resourceful. I also posted dance videos for fun, but back then I actually didn't know I was gonna be a professional dancer. I wasn't the best dancer, but I loved it. I danced to NSYNC's It's Gonna Be May. So It's Gonna Be May was one of the very first choreographies I learned, and that was back when I was about 8 years old, 9 years old. I remember way before we had pause, rewind, all that on TV. We only had cable. Every single day on VHS I would watch VH1 and MTV. I would watch the top 10 music videos, or the top 20 countdown, and I would wait for hours or minutes till they could get to top 5, just so I could watch that NSYNC music video. I thought it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. They were like in a toy store and they did that cool choreography. So every single day I would wait for hours and hours just to watch that music video, because we didn't had pause, rewind, all that, and record. Those were the days. But nowadays, with YouTube, you can play it any time. But anyway, yeah, so skateboarding videos, dance videos, and like my skills have evolved a lot, and the way I view skateboarding has evolved a lot. And getting to see how skateboarding has evolved is pretty interesting now that that sport was in the Olympics and people are taking it more seriously. And one thing I notice about small skateboarding businesses is the business model is flawed. When I was a kid, I also wanted to start a skateboarding company, sell skateboards, all that, blah blah blah, sponsor other skaters, but it's a lot of work. And one thing I noticed about the flaw in skateboarding industry are the way small local businesses market or run their business model. So it's a business, but they run it like a nonprofit organization where they overgive. Like when there are skateboarding events, they sponsor that event, and they would just start giving as many products as they can, which is a leakage in money. That's why we have to support our local skate shop. I do love what they're doing though. I love the fact that they're very giving, generous, but I think that's one of the reasons why skateboarding, small skateboarding companies don't last. But anyway, it's just, I'm rambling. I'm just talking about, you know, my passions, hobbies, and the industry around it. And now I'm a professional dancer. It wasn't really a dream job of mine. It just kind of happened, and I'm like, okay, I'll take it, you know. I do love dancing, getting paid $300 a gig, going to different venues, parties. It's a nice, you know, cool lifestyle, cool experience, and I love it. I did not expect to become a professional dancer. It's just one of those things I did for fun, you know, just learning different dance moves, from popping, tutting, isolations, top rock breaking. I learned it, and then I got involved with I learned a lot of dance moves, getting involved with the dance community, did workshops, seminars, things like that. That helped me expand my world of dancing, and eventually I started getting paid to do it, which is cool. But anyway, what else should I talk about? Wow, 6 minutes. And another thing that has changed is usually I don't feel comfortable talking in front of a camera. If you notice, most of my previous videos or videos from the past, it's all action oriented. I'd be doing sports, or I'd be filming other people dance. I never talk in front of a camera, but now I've gotten really comfortable talking in front of, you know, the camera, and vlogging. And I think I need that in my YouTube channel, you know. Anyway, and now I'm here. Fast forward, I don't desire to be a professional skateboarding anymore, because look at this. This is not even from skateboarding. I don't know where, maybe it could be from skateboarding, dancing, fitness, like a combination of a lot of physical activity and just beating myself up. And the reason I don't want to be a professional skateboarder is I don't know, I lost the desire, but I still do love the sport, you know. I still do love doing tricks, going around the park, and, you know, hitting all these grinds here and there. But I don't take it as seriously as I used to. The reason why I started skateboarding in the first place was because I just wanted to learn the kickflip, you know. First I learned the ollie, then I learned the kickflip, and then from there it actually just got addicting, because once you unlock the kickflip, which took me 2 hours, not 2 years to land my first one, by the way, it unlocked a series of tricks, from varials to shove-its, and it's just like, that was it. I was hooked on this sport. And after that, I started picturing myself traveling and skating. It's just a series of, it's just years of beating myself up, and, you know, in sports. It's not a big deal. Hopefully it heals though. Actually, back in 2022, I would post a lot of skateboarding videos, and got involved with the skateboarding community through Instagram. And one of the guys who owned a skateboarding company asked me to actually travel with him and his team. He was forming a team, and he asked pretty much asked me, hey, do you want to live your dreams? Like, you're getting free merchandise, you're gonna travel all over East Coast. That was like my dream, and I actually said no, because I was transitioning into becoming a fitness trainer, and I'm like, I want to be a fitness trainer more than anything, more than doing the traveling stuff, and plus adulting, you know. And being a fitness trainer, that was the highest paid job I had, and I think maybe that was the reason why I wanted to do it. Plus, as I got older, I wanted to be more cautious of my body in a way that I don't want to break any bones. I've never broken bones. I've only sprained wrist, my ankle. This is probably a boring video, but I hope you guys find it entertaining. I've matured a lot. I'm 33 years old. Some people say I look 24, which is cool. I think it's an Asian thing. I still do make videos. I make videos on TikTok, Instagram, but I kind of took a long break from YouTube. I don't know why, but I think part of the reason I want to be back on YouTube is I want to start monetizing. So here's the thing. One time, a few years back, I posted a dance video. It was the party rock anthem. We were shuffling, and it had 48,000 views, which made me get a lot of subscribers, at least 200 subscribers. I'm now at over 300 subscribers. And one thing I noticed on the analytics is it paid me a certain amount of money. I think the very first my revenue was like 40 something cents. So I made a few cents off that YouTube video. But the thing is, I didn't have a bank account, no credit card to connect it, because I was too young to get a bank account. But looking at my analytics, it made me just a few cents. I don't know what happened. It got deleted because the music was copyrighted. It was a Party Rock by LMFAO. So that was the highest viewed video, but unfortunately it got deleted. That was supposed to be one of my biggest flexes, and it did not get deleted. Actually, it got muted, so I had to replace it with some kind of weird song, techno song. But what else? I think that's about it. I'm gonna say bye for now. This is gonna be my latest video. I'm back, baby.